Cyber Traders, welcome back on a Wednesday. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all. Everyone in the Cyber Group room, how you doing? Good to see you. Looks nice to see everyone here bright and early on this nice Wednesday morning. Everybody on YouTube, thank you very much. Good to see you all, everyone. So yesterday was a really good day. We had our Phase 3 class. I was actually pretty disappointed going into the open of the Phase 3, and all of a sudden we had bing, 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 all these good movers that were just moving up perfectly. And I want to talk a little bit about them. A lot of greens on my watch list. If you could probably see on the back, on the right-hand side, looks like we're going to have a nice little up open so far. But, as things go on, yesterday we did have Metastock, by the way. If you guys missed it, it's been recorded. Go to our YouTube channel and go out there and enjoy it. He actually had some really good content. Definitely try them out. They've been around forever. Been ranked #1 in the industry for many years. But regarding about what's moving, everyone see what's going on with AMC. This stock is not only was a good mover yesterday, it popped early this morning. We're going to talk a little bit about this one. We're also going to talk about the stock that I still own right now from yesterday's close. I still own the PIRS. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, but let's go out there and talk about what moved yesterday. So let me just change my chart to a 2-day chart here. So I want to start off with PIRS. So this stock, this was a perfect afternoon stock. And not only that, but this thing just totally took off in the after hours. And I knew something was up. We traded it yesterday in the Phase 3 class. We got in, we got out, we got patiently. And then all of a sudden, it did a little bit of shakes here and there. Listen, you can't go broke, take a profit, but we learned one valuable lesson, which I'm going to share to all of you, for some of you that are not a student at CTU. The rule is you hold going into the close. That's the rule, okay? And even trading after hours, if you got in there and you bought it, let me just zoom in over here a little bit closer so you guys see a little better action of what happened around that time. So here is 3:30, okay? Here's 3:30. The stock was $3.19. All the way up to about going into 4 o'clock, stock went to $3.60. Listen, you bought 1,000 shares on that trade, okay? And the stock goes from $3. Let's use simple math to $3.60. That's a nice 60-cent move. That's $600. That's a $100,000 salary. I jumped in after hours. I saw this. Like I said, you know what? This thing's not going anywhere. I'm holding on to it. Once in a while, I will do an overnight. Very, very speculative. I don't get too crazy on it. And sure enough, kind of worked out pretty well for me. So that one actually was a really, really nice stock and did pretty well. Now, another stock that moved pretty well is AMC. AMC, yesterday too, same exact thing. Right after hours, you could see right here at 3:30, we had that big move at 2 o'clock. Actually, it didn't move early this morning. It did pretty well here in the morning hours, but it did well here at 2:30, made a big pop, had a little bit of a nasty shake here, and this is pretty nasty. 15.70 down to 15.25. That's a 50-cent move. Now listen, 1,000 shares, $500 shake could get quite ugly. Then we always say, wait until 3:30. Okay, just wait until 3:30, because, you all know about the cyber clock, and I think everyone's got this mouse pad. If you didn't get it, you better go on our website and buy it. #1 bestseller at CTU, save you thousands. A lousy, stupid $6, $7 mouse pad, just for that will always remind you when to trade, when not to trade. Okay, I invented that 25 years ago, and like I said, it's in a great item. So anyway, getting back to it, you could see that AMC last 30 minutes ran from 15.25, boom, all the way to 16.50. Unbelievable move, unbelievable pop, and then obviously you could see it made a nice little run in the after hours. Stock had some really nice icebergs. We had this one right here that's been holding up pretty heavily. You could see there's been a big iceberg order right there around $18. He's been out there for a little while. You could see if I go back since 7 o'clock this morning, it took him out. It came back down. It looks like it's taken him out. Yeah, it looks like it just took him out right here. So that's a positive sign. Once again, follow the money. Sound difficult? I don't know what the problem is with that, but I'd rather follow the guy who just bought 100,000 shares than my lousy 1,000 shares. A couple of stocks also did pretty well yesterday. And this stock did a really nice move in the morning hours. And, that stock, you could see how right here, this was a nice little pre-market move. We had a nice little Fausto flag right here around 8.15. Stock went from like 8.20 all the way to $9. Another nice little move yesterday. Some of you, I'm just trying to point out some of the things. I know there's some of you here that are listening for the first time. Some of you were not here yesterday, okay? Which, by the way, I sent an email to all you students. Let me know. Were you there? Did you have the day off? Listen, one, just a hi. You know what I mean? Just let me know. Here, you're a team player. And the goal is that, you know what? You can't trade every day, and we get it, but we'll always remind you what's always going on to never make you forget why you are a part of CTU. Obviously, we know about the PIRS. This is back on the watch list. Ride was also pretty good yesterday. That had a nice little move after hours. And then right going into the close. And then obviously TIGR was also a really good pop right here, right at 9:30. The thing ran from like 18 and went all the way to like 21. Nice little short squeeze, I'll be honest with you. That's what that reminded me there. All right, let's go through the watches. So we already know about PIRS. Okay, that's going on the watch list. They came out with some pretty good good news on their new drug that came out. Also, I want to keep an eye on DYAI. That stock is gapped up, but it's trending down. So I'm not super sold on it yet, but I'm going to keep an eye on that one. This one too, going on the B list, BGCP. It's gapped up. It's about 9%, 35,000 shares. Sometimes I see these things make a move, and you know what? I just like to put it out there on a B list. Another stock I'm throwing on the B list, SELB. It gapped up, obviously came out some good news after hours. You could tell. I don't know what the news is. I just look at why the thing ran from like 360 to 420. But she's up a little bit. Got good volume, 100,000 shares. Like I said, could be a sleeper, could wake up. NBRV, another stock that's gapped up. You could see it did pretty well. Late, right into the hours. Went from like $1.40 up to $2.40. It's up about 50%, 11 million shares. Another nice little stock that's got some good volatility. Just be very careful. They did do a reverse stock split right here. Took a little bit of a hit. Maybe this is now the new trend of it going up. I don't know. Could be, this is how these day trades become into swing trades. GameStop was also a very good stock moving yesterday. Listen, it's expensive. I know you don't have to trade a lot of shares of it, but I don't know. We did a little bit better. I think more people are more of a fan trading AMC than GameStop. Big spread. You got to be careful of the stock right here. Also, another GameStop, another Reddit stock from the Wall Street Bets guys, KOSS. Another stock. Just be very careful. Pretty volatile. This stock was pretty cool. I remember this thing went from $3 to over 120. Was a unbelievable stock. And we got the AMC stock, which we're going to keep an eye on. But it looks like AMC is obviously being a little bit more cooperative, with a little bit better of a trend. Just remember, this is not a beginner stock. These are category 3 to 4 stocks. So if you're a beginner, be very careful. But if you get the itch, just trade very little shares of it, okay? So what else we got going on? That pretty much does it. So we got classics going on. We got phase 3, lesson 3 and 4. That's starting right when the market opens up. So if you're a gold and platinum student, I'll see you in there. Listen, we already had a great day yesterday. Okay, anything today will be more gravy. But we had some great examples. If you missed those classes, they are being recorded. You can go back and review them on our website. And, that pretty much does it. Now, anything I'm missing I did not call out? Grant says AMC is all you need. You know what? You only need one, right? You only need one. You don't need all of them. But what happens when you're in the room, in the trading room, we always like to hit you with different stocks. So if you're new here to Cyber Trade University and you're confused, you feel like it's too fast, trust me, it's not, okay? We just try to appease everybody in here. We try to accommodate the slower traders that are newbies, and people that have been here for a while. But the goal is just to look, listen, and learn. That's really what it comes down to it. All right? Anything else? Anything else out there? I think we pretty much got a good list of stocks to work with. And remember, there's always new ones that pop up. Always. Joe says, what do you think of the Mara possible? Well, listen, we saw what happened with Bitcoin. It's up pretty big today. Making a little bit of a comeback. It's gapped up. Just, what I like about this stock on the long-term chart, it's got a Fausto flag right here. That's the only thing I'm kind of liking right here. It's got a nice little Fausto flag, but it's going to test some resistance levels. You know, maybe here at 26. I mean, we still got another $1.20, but let's stick with the things that are moving best, okay? And always remember, you know, and we saw this happen yesterday. You can't go broke taking profits. If you do well on the stock, just take the money and run. You know, you don't have to go. You don't have to kill it. So yes, Reddit, Riot, Mara, they're all doing pretty well. You can see that they're both pretty much making a little bit of comeback. AMC broke 18. Yeah, it's having a tough time. It keeps testing that guy right there, but I really want to be careful of the slingshot in the morning. What I probably would do is probably just throw some stupid number out there, put a limit order out there at some big support levels, maybe around 17. You know how they get these big bounces? Sometimes you get hit, you get lucky, you know, but we'll see how that works out. So we'll see how that works. We always do that. Now, actually, sometimes it works. If I miss it, no big deal, whatever. But if you get lucky, you get lucky. All right, guys, let's get back to trading. If you're a student, I'll see you in class. If you're on YouTube and Facebook, if you want to come and join us, just make sure you like us and friend us, get our alerts. Make sure you subscribe to Twitter. We will post those up on our Twitter feed too also. And like I said, we'll see you back here at 2:30 in the afternoon, or if you want to come and join us in the room, we'll see you. Cyber traders, you see something, you say something, and if you're a trial member in here, please don't buy anything. Just look, listen, and learn. That's your 3 most important things while you're here to see if it's you or not. See you back here at 2:30, everybody. Happy trading.